Atto handling Moxie on low boost around his nets. Now going for a double and hits it. I think it might have been a triple. Can Talon make his way all the way into the bracket without dropping a single game? Vatira. Now, dribble from the back wall. Yes, wow. He's going to set up Oski for an air dribble. Lean back into the reset. Oh, Oski, it's perfect. Playing the best. Came into the tournament at the top. Has to try and find a way to score, and we've seen this so many times. If Shotty can't get it going. One thing about these players like Oski, headed to the ceiling to get a reset. Has to go to the back wall. Oh my goodness, Atto. We are going to cover both semifinals and the final today, but some very high-level players are in it. Jorias, Nugget, Nush, Oski, Vatira, Rise, Ops, Shotty, Mozzarella, Dr. Known, Talon. That is who is trying to be the player that will enter the gauntlet at the bottom. And now not winning kickoffs either. It could be tough. Best of 3 if Shotty can't get it going. One thing about these players like Oski is just because Oski is maybe not as high as Shotty on the leaderboard. Honestly, I have to double check. I don't know if Oski's been playing ranked ones, but Oski can always bring it when it comes, or a half flip kickoff, I should say, a really high air dribble bump. He wanted to get one more touch. Oski, can he find a way to score this? Oh my goodness. Too much. I thought he was going to have a tough time getting it to net, but he actually way oversent it. And now, with 30 seconds left to go, he has fully allowed Shotty back in. I mean, has a chance on net and a delayed jump. Now it's a 1-goal game, 21 seconds that Oski needs to hold off Shotty. So there's at least that. I haven't seen this decal. Oh no, Shotty. Oh no. Oh no, that's a tough break. But as a chatter said, apparently he played with England only because there's no other Polish players to play 2v2 with. Setting up into a shadow position, but immediately challenging in reverse. It works well. Shotty saves this one. Nice recovery from Shotty to tie this game. And technically, he scored 3 out of the 4 goals so far. Well, my understanding was as well. Not fully dead, but I guess you never know. Ooh, what a shot from Oski. Oski. Wall to air dribble. Off the setup. Oh my goodness. Stop this fancy flick into bump. And he's actually going to intercept this high take as well. Has a reset from the ceiling and should be putting himself within 1. These guys are playing a best of 3 that Oski is currently up 1-0 in. And he has pre-jump Shotty, who has waited it out, landed back on the ground, and Oski never took himself out of the game. An impressive feat as he air dribbles back the other way and gets the boost steal. And that's as Rise going to take this, guys. Vatira thought about the early challenge, decided against it, and the problem for Rise is the initial air dribble was off target, and he never worked to get it back on. Vatira will show him how it's done. I don't know, received. Rise. Patience will pay off as he just waits outside the net for Vatira to do all the hard work, flipping around, recovering like crazy, trying to get back on the ball in the attacking corner as Vatira going to gain control. Pop this ball into the air and a little reset. Vatira another kickoff win. Rise thought about sticking around, but will back off to the back corner boost. And wow! Doesn't get better than that in terms of placement. Taps the ball up, can't protect it. Rise takes it away, has the boost to make a play late. Had the angle, Vatira stops it, but he's in a really tough position. What a save from Vatira as he sends it high. Rise still has boost advantage, but it could be a tough position to keep the ball up. He's going to flick it on target. Vatira can't save it! Rise will tie it up. We talked about being clutch of the position where Rise could follow it up. Now, I'm not sure what that kickoff was for Rise, but it's actually going to work out perfectly for him as he has the ball in his back corner, although he decided to boom the ball into Vatira. It's a fake. It's going to be a goal. Rise went flying past the ball as he takes him down in order to get one step closer to making it into the main event of the Road to 100,000 Invitational. Now, Talon getting a couple wins on his way here. I think he took down Dr. Known in the first round, but the bigger win was Mr. Jorias. I would think that with Jorias being eliminated, the guy who rests at the top of the RL Duels leaderboard right now by a decent margin. We'll see if somebody, you know, goes undefeated. Maybe they can end up contending with him, but I'm assuming it'll be there at some points. And I'll just show you guys in between rounds. You can always search through the VOD. My goodness, Talon. Talon is bringing it back, getting nothing on that kickoff win. And now Nush falling from the ceiling. A nice smooth catch and a dunk. Great play from Nush. Threatened the flick on the way down to the ground. Instead, went for the catch. And most importantly, stuck with the play and made sure to dunk it in because Talon did have that first save. So we should be okay. It'll be a bit close. Talon getting mechie. Nush. Boost advantage. Going to take to the skies in order to, wow, use it. But Talon, just powerful save through the possession. Flicks. Nush sends it high. This is going to be followed up by Talon in the top right. 7-6 for Talon. He's got to get it going quick if we want it to bounce off the ground. Nice. Clean. Hey, considering the time he had left, that was nice. That was nice. Gotta give him his credit. He kind of had to panic set one up, and he got a good shot out of it. A Pogo Musty video uploads. It should be long after Johnny's 2v2 videos have gone up. But even if you've only seen the beginning, he's been doing really well. That Oski maybe normally plays under the Polish flag. He is playing. Played it way too quickly. He got ahead of the ball. So Oski could find his way around it, and Oski is going to win. Gonna make it 9-8 as Vatira tries to recover off of his failed double jump bump. A very high level of confidence in yourself. So I don't think Nas needed to be compared to Rawas to feel like, oh my goodness, look at this shot. But ultimately, Oski will be the one to gain possession, falling from the ceiling. What a shot! It was Proverb in chat who said he knew it was Oski playing in the Masked Duelist, courtesy of his musties. And there is evidence of one right there. Keep Vatira starved. But it only works for a moment as he's able to reset at the midfield. Now a big dribble from Oski. And he flips underneath the ball to get the perfect touch. As Vatira, reacting to the setup, cannot get anything on the ball. We might have another OT game here in game number 2. Oski has 5 seconds to score. The hook shot is on target. Oski able to make this save, but can he continue to get follow-ups? No. Getting Vatira to use a little bit of boost that he did have. Now Oski on the air dribble. Vatira waiting in net, has been able to pick up a good amount of boost, and Oski just barely misses. Oski into the air, has the reset, and I think that is what Oski just got scammed by. Vatira gonna play this aerial off the ceiling, and you notice Oski is not doing the work he needs to. Game 5. Vatira and Oski. Oski has won the first 2 games, but he won them by just about as slim a margin as you can. Vatira has had much more convincing wins, but Oski is going to start off Game 5 in style. Delay kickoff from Oski. Not going to work. Vatira. Oh, what a smooth catch. The fact that ball didn't hit the ground to the midfield race can get you scored on. As Vatira trying to take notes from Oski on how to play these sidewalls quickly. And this one doesn't go directly on target, but it is a powerful touch. And even wall dashing into it in order to set it up off the back wall into a lackluster 50. And he's going to set up Oski for an air dribble. Lean back into the reset. Oh, Oski, it's perfect. Vatira pre-jumps. And if Oski takes the dribble directly, Vatira would be in the right spot. But he slows the play down as he gets the reset. And then Vatira adjusts by pointing back down. And that's when Oski accelerates it more in order to get the goal, which I guess ultimately has, but now he's reset in the back corner and Oski has boost to work with. Vatira reset just below ceiling heights and the front flip will work, and Oski does back off, and now this should be an easy enough save. Vatira did not get the speed needed to get a demo, so his bump will be shrugged off, and Oski will tie the game. Now he's got himself a chance. Oh, it's going to be a fake versus a delay Oski ultimately does chip the ball. Vatira has more than enough boost to work with now, as Oski going to be forced to back off in a really tough position here. Vatira's rolling a ball, though. Gets it in the air. Air dribble bump. Oski going to be down with 10 seconds left to go. But ultimately, the possession went in favor of Vatira. He's got one more chance. 5 seconds. Vatira is backed off with 0 boost. Is he going to dive late? The front flip is towards the net, but Vatira will let it hit the ground, and the reverse sweep has happened. Talon Vatira, in order to join the road to 100,000 Invitational right here at the bottom. And Vatira looking like he could do some damage if he can find his way into this tournament. Has dropped games. He dropped a couple to Oski. Can Talon make his way all the way into the bracket without dropping a single game? Vatira is going to be able to get his first goal on the board to try and make that not happen. An air dribble to the back wall. He doubles it down and quickly tries to dish it off, even though he did get the first touch. A 2-0 lead. Can Talon make the save? He can. In and out, and a counterattack, so it's a goal. Talon showing how to get the in and out save to perfection. Pin it into the crossbar, and 50 times. Oh, I guess a good amount of people all heard a kickoff like a million times. Talon has found his footing again. Maybe a little bit nervous at the start of game 1 as he flips into the reset and then the wave dash shot. Now has Vatira backing off into the corner. Decides to play it a bit slow and go to his flick. Everybody lost their streak that day. I think Twitch doesn't even... We saw Talon get an immediate goal last time. This time, in order to make sure Vatira missed, he had to chip it away from the net. Whereas when someone's delaying the diagonal, you can just chip it towards the net, like we saw previously. Ooh, Talon needed to get a bit more height on that. Oh, what a pre-jump from Talon. Can he still make the save? He will. In fact, he's so calm, he's able to just reverse to make sure he chips it away from Vatira. Now Vatira looking for a demo, gets punished. What a defensive play from Talon. Probably felt like that goal was fairly easy to score. Maybe he's trying to convince Talon to do it again. But Vatira has stolen this one away and will make the lead 3 with a minute left to go. Attempts for midfield control went in favor of Vatira. In the previous one, Talon, I don't know how long he can get away with these saves. He's not even going to try and recover this one because he knows. Talon, air dribble 50, a dunk. Wait just 1 second. A uncontested possession. Vatira has been liking the pre-jumps. Talon's been mixing it up, going for 2, and cannot get the bump this time. Will he try and milk it out? He will. But he can't get over the top of Vatira. Has boost now. What a nice air roll to land clean. And wants a bump. That was a bit greedy. It's so hard to connect on a bump like that, but he'll get it now. And should be able to put it on target for a tie game with 24 seconds left to go. That's a standard kickoff for both, and it's in favor of Talon. Will he go sidewall, dribble? Need to be careful. Have to take a shot that you can quickly recover from if you don't score, and Talon has done just that. It's sticking around. Side flip into Vatira. Vatira has to save. No boost respawn for Talon, which means Vatira will have a little bit of boost and a little bit of space. Talon tried to pre-jump and a low 50. Vatira just runs it straight down the field and lets Talon do the hard work about playing himself. He thought there was going to be a pop of the ball, but the ball never left that ground height. Now 4 seconds for Talon to do something here. Will we see a delay from him as we see from these players? Oh, Vatira went for the fake. Talon has possession. Dunked immediately, and he won't even move a muscle. Vatira has ended it. Vatira will be the one to play in the lower bracket, or will start at the bottom of the gauntlet. Vatira could make his way up pretty high on the RL Duels leaderboard because he's going to have, like, if he makes it all the way to the end and wins, he'll have 7 straight quality wins. Pleasure of starting higher in the gauntlet based on how they play in this pool play. And Drowley looking to try and finish at the top. Will he be able to hold off all challengers? It's hard to say, but we have to bring up the name of our tournament. Feel awkward and be out of position, but not Nas, who has a abysmal first touch, in my opinion, but he's going to make it a goal, so what am I talking about? You watch it from Drowley's perspective. This first touch is down the side wall, nowhere near the net, and Drowley's like, what are you doing? I'm just going to go take the ball away from you. Oh, wait. That your defender will not believe in your ability to do anything but that, and they will defend that and stop it. Pretty much every time he's had a choice in the air, but he's going to have to start pulling the trigger on some risks here He wants to get past Drally, and he needs to get past Drally at least 3 times in the next 50 seconds and make it 4 times. We might be stuck here. We might be getting held hostage. Drally launching this one away. Nas will double it as an own goal. So Drally will win game number 2. Maybe making a bunch of people lose their hard-earned Ethereum. But Drally has proven me to be correct so far, with 2 goals within 30 seconds. Drally falling from the ceiling this time. Off of the back of just threatening a shot. Drally has made that adjustment and said, no, you're going to have to hit it, Nat. Well, as I say that, he's going to... Oh, wait, man. What's going on? Oh, no. Little pre-flip flick and needs a follow-up. It's a follow-up fake. Who had been playing the best came into the tournament at the top. Has to try and find a way to score, and we've seen this so many times. This has been done a few times now. It's becoming the new meta in 1v1 as Nash dribbles to the back wall, doubles straight down, and even though he doesn't score it, he knows he just lands on the back wall and can dish it in to finish it off. Drally, what a cheeky jump to get his goal. Nas kickoff win from the ceiling. Really early use of the flip. Now, dribble from the back wall. Nas, wow. With perfection, places it on the crossbar after going the length of the field and is there to force it in as well. Is not very threatening with low boost. If he just continues to throw a fake here and there on the ball, Nas will give him it eventually. But he wasn't able to convert on the possession he earned, and Nas has scored so many this way. Nas now double jump bump. No, that's a huge save. That's probably a game-winning save, a series-winning save for Drally, who will power slide it out as he's in no rush. His secret trash talk that only us spectators can ever see. I guess unless Nas has Bacchus mod that shows the opponent POV, does that? I don't know if it shows camera work. Probably ends the game. Had the demo connected, Nas would have space, but wait a second. He has turned a great shot opportunity, or he turned nothing into a great shot opportunity. How did he get that on the wall? I can't catch up to the play that Nas is doing right now. He still kept it in the air. What is going on? This 0-second goal should have been over 5 different times. He has a reset. Wave dash, catch, pop towards the net. Drally has ended the game, though, with the save. Nas did a great job of keeping that up. Rocket League we've seen. Nas going to have to try and do something similar, but starting off down here against Moxie, who will fake high and go low. Wave dash into the bottom right. Moxie likes the ceiling setup for his wall to air dribble kickoff wins. Nas going to do one on the ball, and again goes for his fake, and it's still been working well, so why not? Cannot bump Moxie. Moxie will flick to the top right. It's a mix-up. It's not normally what he does. Nas going to drop him the nice one. Nas making sure to grab every 100 boosts. Moxie's going to have to play off pads. Nas to the air. Moxie starting directly underneath him on this dribble. He has the reset. He uses the flip. He's been faking all day. You can't fake it this time because the ball cannot bounce. And the ball will not bounce. Nas, the pre-flip underneath it to tap it to the right side of the net. And Moxie, who led the majority of the game, will unfortunately lose game number 1. Prioritizing keep away from Moxie with this touch. Does bring it wide of the net. But is hoping his follow-up can be what breaks through, and he might be able to get this angle. Yeah, he does. Moxie thought he had done enough. Nas. Reset out of the corner, which means you still come away with prize. Moxie, what a flick. Somebody was saying earlier when he was going for the side flip flicks to the right that he was an imposter, Moxie. Well, do you believe it's the real one after that? Nas, that was a really aggressive flip in towards the midfield. And it's actually going to pay off. Moxie couldn't get the angle. Long shot for Nas is in. Wow. I want to go back and see Moxie. Was that scoreable? He's able to make the save around it. No boost to work with, though, so he's got to back off again. One more chance for Moxie, and he's in his favorite position on the ground. Nas threatening the challenge. Gets Moxie to flick the ball, though, and then 50s it down. Nas up 2-0. Nas Resets. Used comfortably for a goal, and Moxie says, wow, and then he drops a my bad. Looks like there's going to be no beef here this time around. You could just ask yourself, I wonder why Zen doesn't want to play ones right now. And I couldn't tell you the answer to that. Maybe because he's focused on the RLCS. Nice little bit of keep away. Doesn't even need to score. Could just waste the time. I thought that was maybe someone leaving the game, but apparently it was my party just getting destroyed. Apparently, Liquipedia seems to think Nas is locked in to the 3rd position. And so either Atto or Moxie will be getting last, which means somebody's going to have to get through him once they finally get there. Atto and Moxie are fighting for much better positions. In fact, I think they're fighting for guaranteed money. If they win this match, they'll be guaranteeing, I think, at least $100. But because of the game differential, I think Moxie may have to make sure he wins it by a healthy margin. But he always still has a chance to recover it, which we've seen before. People have been talking about this format. Has been played a few times. Most recently with 4 players it was done. Now has himself another possession. Seemed to be worried about an Atto challenge. Now flick will be a goal. 3 straight for Moxie. And he has the lead. 45 seconds. Moxie with a decent chance to the ceiling. Has the reset through the air. What a catch. A powerful finish. Will get him the tie game with 40 seconds left to go. And you can see him on the left side of the ball from Atto's perspective. It seems like he's going to shoot near post, and then he dashes hard back to the other side. Another chance to make a nice play off the ceiling. Atto only faked the ceiling challenge for a moment and then went down to the ground and maybe caught Moxie off guard because Moxie stopped going for anything. Is rewarded as Moxie unable to go the distance, but he'll follow up quickly. Dunked on his first carry setup. Looked like he was trying to set it up again, and Atto wanted to stick around. Atto, wall to air dribble, leans back into a reset, and we saw Moxie go out 6 goals to 1, I think, early in game number 2. Moxie to break up the scoring. The backflip is going to be saved. Atto has a boost advantage, but he allows Moxie to get a clean catch. Atto does make the save on the brave mix-up from Moxie, and oh my goodness, it's not even close. Moxie has the save and the counter. Potentially needs to slow down, and he will get it. Wow. Atto handling Moxie on low boost around his nets. Now going for a double and hits it. I think it might have been a triple. One more finish. Moxie's willing to go next, but that's not going to get him out of this replay playing. As Atto puts the musty on the back wall, and it's just perfectly crossbar down and in. Atto. Air dribble resets. Make it 4-1. Atto, it's a missed wave dash. Moxie did his best to try and recover, but Atto headed to the ceiling to get a reset. Has to go to the back wall. Oh my goodness, Atto. I was about to explain how a shot from this position isn't scoreable. There's nothing you could do to make it work, but Atto found a way to make it work. Cannot get the ball to the net in time. And another backflip flick in order to get Moxie to miss. This double, wow. I keep being surprised at the way Atto finds the angle. It's going to be a GG's from Moxie. And now we're asking him for the pogo. He says no problem. He has 2 minutes and 19 seconds to hit a nice one. He can pogo into plan B. Wait, interesting. I think is what he's trying to say. Is he pogos behind the ball and then pogos the pogo shot, as people often call the plan B. Look at him go! Nice. A great celebration from Atto. A clean double pogo. You love to see it.